Warcraft taught me anything.
They,
and if Diablo 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and D&D, they can as well.
I never played Druid, so.
Yeah. They can turn into. I think in 5e they can turn into anything they see as long as they're at an appropriate level.
So they could turn into like a gibbering mouther or something.
There are certain things they can't, due to the like even a level 20 druid can't turn into like certain things.
Or something.
They can. It's almost more like an illusion at that point, because generally they tend to mess it up, like how it's supposed to act and stuff. Yeah, you have to have the stats handy for it. They can turn into dragons depending on the DM's discretion. Usually in mine, I allow it, but it has to be like a very young dragon, and it can't be like terribly big. So yeah. Probably around the size of a huge creature, but nothing bigger. Yeah, and then one of my guys complained, he also wants more dick monsters, please. He noticed that I have a stifling 0 in my previous campaigns, and he felt smothered.
Sorry. So smother him under dicks. Just add Mara from frickin' Shin Megami Tensei. Just make that the big bad. Giant dick on a chariot.
I don't remember if I put it in the I believe I did. I put it in our D&D OOC related stuff. There is he was DMing when I was taking a break to like make up a new adventure and stuff. He was DMing, and we got stuck in a world where there were these dick people, which he insisted they were flesh golems, and the
flesh golems.
The barbarian hugged one and tried to lift it several times, and this white goo erupted and covered several of the characters. Not mine, because I was standing in the middle of a church breaking the pews apart to make a fire. But my character, who was a goblin, just kind of looks up and goes, I wasn't the DM, chicken. So it wasn't for me to allow. I was just building a fire as a goblin.
Oh my god! Chicken, you should just put anything you say into John's chat, because he's live.
Jesus.
Yep.
That WTF tag has been up there for like a solid 2 minutes. And now Jon-El EXE has stopped.
Yeah, it says broken. All gone.
Shit.
Johnny is the broke.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, my headset's plugged into my controller right now, so I can't hear the actual stream. So.
Yeah, I don't mind on either.
Also, I'm not entirely sure what the delay is for me at the moment.
I'm tearing up. Hang on.
So then I let them kind of calm down for the rest of the day, and then at 1 o'clock I posted a message to them. I was like, okay, so far I have most of the world map outlined for my new one. I have around 100 or so. I believe I counted last night 116 quests that are done. I have a large amount of NPCs that are done, which is around 56 named NPCs. Couple settlements are detailed, which will range from hamlets all the way up to villages. I have the placement of a couple cities, but I don't have those done. But I still gotta implement a bunch of weapons, creatures, lore, legends, randomized things. And then some of the other really big things. And I teased them earlier last month about this, and I was like, hey, I've been working really hard on a brand new world. It's not. There's nothing from any of the previous things that I've worked on that are going to be. It's going to be all brand new. That should be done in a fairly good amount of time, and they're like, oh, that sounds pretty good. They're like, well, how big is it? And I'm like, well, it doesn't matter how big it is. It was like, it's going to take you guys a while to explore all of it. I was like, but I will give you a hint as to something I am planning for it. And they're like, oh, okay. I was like, so I mean, like, if you know what this is, I was like, you can either be really excited or really scared. And then, like, I left them hanging for like a whole day. And then I just typed in the chat, Yag Sothoth.
Ooh.
Yeah. So.
Okay, good evening, everyone. That has been a good 5 minutes of D&D discussion with Batwin. Check out his channel when he streams on whatever he does. Oh my goodness.
See, he has no idea what I do.
Well, he takes part in D&D campaigns that involve large pant flesh golems.
Apparently, large, very phallic.
Apparently, listen, they weren't large. Their size was medium.
But they were very phallic.
It was an entire kingdom of them.
It's okay. They were perfectly adequate.
That wasn't even the worst part about that part of the campaign. Later on in it, the party split in half because my character Genji had an idea to basically usurp the king of that kingdom and just kind of kill him, because I found out he says those flesh golems as guards and they're squishy.
So you were going to be the biggest dick of them all?
Pretty much, by killing all of the dick guards because they can't hold weapons. So I was like, I can kill them pretty easily. I was like, and then I'll just kill the big bat, and the big bat of the realm was just like an orc. He just got stuck there, and he's just like, he made all the golems in some sort of image. I'm guessing his own. I don't know. I didn't get, my character didn't get into it. He just decided, okay, well, I can take over, and then maybe we can figure a way out of this, because we figured we were in a different realm, and I was like, we'll figure something out from there. And the other people were like, no, we should make a coup happen. I'm like, but they're golems, and they don't really... What? So, and they had this brilliant plan, which I decided to not follow, and I took 2 of the other guys in our group, because they're like, no, let's just kill shit, because we'll get XP and stuff, you know. And so we stormed the gates, killed everyone, and I took the throne. And then the coup happened, unbeknownst to us. So now they were coupping against me and the other 2 PCs. And when that happened, I asked, out of character, I was like, how did you get a coup going? And he's like, oh, it's very simple. He's like, earlier in the battle, with the nobleman, which is in the regular plane of existence, they raided an area and they found a firearm. So they have a gun. It was basically a flintlock pistol. I'm like, okay, you have okay. I was like, I knew you had a fire stick. I was like, did you just threaten them all to attack you? And he's like, no. We made cocaine and we distributed it amongst the people, got them hooked on it, and then because we ran out, we just told them that the king had the rest of it. And here they are. And I'm like, but I killed the king, and now I'm in charge. And he's like, well, I guess you gotta die.
So you turned the dicks into the Sandinistas.
They did. But good thing for me, I was a goblin fighter who had ridiculous fucking attack bonuses, and I also had a barbarian on my side.
Did you ride on his shoulders like Master Blaster?
I did.
Fuck yes.
that was entirely implied in my defense. And then
awesome.
and then I had a another guy who was what did he? He was like a werewolf.
Oh, so you had a mount too. Nice.
Yeah. it was 3 characters versus the deck people and the other 4 PCs. nobody on my side died.
It's like this
We
entire
killed
campaign.
2 PCs and a lot of dick people.
It's like this entire campaign was designed by Jonah Hill from Superbad.
Yeah, probably was.
It's like I was writing this adventure and I had this big juicy hog NPC. I can't even finish that. Goddamn.
I'm about to throw up my
right,
.exe
so what-
error again.
So what are we doing, John?
Okay.
Wait. I have a question, John.
Yeah.
About
God.
this. So we're all partnered with legendary legend characters from WWE.
Yeah.
Are you gonna add in any like other created characters, like video game based, maybe?
I'm still debating
like-
on that.
I'd say Travis Touchdown would be a really nice touch.
What I will actually plan on doing is just making this into a kind of quote-unquote season. And just kind of run this through the summer, see how it turns out. And if it works really well, I'm actually considering getting the Steam version of this so I can add mods. And then I could probably add in extra characters. But that's...
Okay, so the reason I bring this up, and I don't know if any of you ever watched this, but this was big maybe 3, 4, maybe 5 years ago, because I'm bad with telling time. My brother used to watch, late at night, around this hour, between like now and like 5 a.m. Guy on Twitch before when it was Justin TV. It was he had used one of the wrestling games like WWE something or other.
Probably a 2K game.
It was probably one of them. I want to say maybe 17. And he made video game characters. And then he made like at first it was just video game characters and he had them fight. And then he threw like the like Nappa and Vegeta in there from Dragon Ball Z. But used like the theme and stuff like that of Ghost Nappa from the British series. Oh yeah, he like, and people would like make characters and stuff like that, and you could grab the codes from online and he would just throw them in there. And he had a roster of around 150 characters.
Damn.
Like he would have it on 3 times a week, because I think he had it on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Sundays would always be something big, and then occasionally he'd have like a big, almost like a pay-per-view type of thing on Saturdays. And he did that for like many years until he just stopped one day.
Well, the thing with this, you can I necessarily probably don't have to, because I'm pretty sure everybody else that plays this game has made certain types of characters, such as Dragon Ball Z video games. Because I remember last time we streamed this, Mike mentioned the Trash Man, and I actually searched for him after that. Lo and behold,
And you found him.
yep,
I'm the trash man.
I'm the Trash Man.
Oh,
I throw garbage at people.
Do they have Charlie, Mac, and Dennis as the fucking Eagles?
I could not find him. I think it's just a Trash Man.
The Taliban.
Still good.
But yeah, it's like
Stop
the
throwing
more I
sand in
thought
my
about it,
eye.
it's like, maybe for probably like the big one at the end of the season, the WrestleMania will have some special guest wrestlers that everybody will fight against, and one of them will probably be the Trash Man. We'll see, but for now we'll just stick with the LWE stuff like that, because I had it's supposed I had to plan to be 2 a month, one in the middle of the month and then one at the end of the month on a weekend. Both of them were weekends. The one in the middle of the month would be like a regular show, and the one at the end of the month would be like a pay-per-view show, like WrestleMania, stuff like that. So yeah, there's 4 of them, the total of 8 for one season. We'll see how it goes from there. What I had planned was, the first one was going to be like I don't have a name for it, but it's going to have basically most of the title matches. Second one would be a different take. Well, we can't, because we can't have ladder matches in this game. So I worked my way around it on doing a kind of like Money in the Bank kind of setup,
Nice.
Yeah. The other one would probably be. It made me think of Survivor Series, but the way I do, I think I'd probably just have one whole event of everybody with their legacy tag team partner, just make a tournament out of that. And then the fourth one would be like the big one would be the WrestleMania. So.
All right.
Yeah.
So speaking of which, you want to actually pop up, give us a rundown of all the characters we have, since it's been a minute since you've streamed this?
Actually, yeah, I have. We have a total of 8 now, actually, because I actually talked with 2 guys from.
I saw Tin there.
Yeah, I talked with 2 guys from my from the Destiny clan, Sean and Chris. They know about it. They heard about it. They want it. I kind of need more people to get it, because in order to do a tournament for this, you need at least 8. So we only had 6.
Just make a bunch of flesh golems. I'm sure it'll be fun.
I am not doing flesh golems.
God damn it!
I am not doing flesh golems. So we have our 8 now.
They don't have to be dicks. It can be whatever you want them to be.
I'm afraid of what other form they could possibly take. But
You can put them in any form. Whatever you want.
I'm not going to touch on that.
You mold your own flesh. It's like making things out of clay.
There's so many
Play-Doh.
things wrong with that phrase.
Hey,
Listen,
I
I'm
played
sure
an old
that
adventure.
your nephews play with Play-Doh. They make things that aren't weird.
They have
I don't
many
know them,
beans.
but I can't confirm any of this.
And anyways,
Yeah.
we have our 8. We got me, Mike, Batgwin with a Oh, actually, no, his redesigned. Oh, it didn't save. Hang on.
What the fuck?
No, because it's saved, but I didn't overwrite it. It's still on there. His
Okay.
second, I redesigned his mask to be more of like a Batman mask. So we'll stick with that one. That's the 2.0. I'll delete this one, but yeah, that's his new mask. Yeah, I tried to find something that kind of replicated the bat ears, so I ran it by you, and you loved it. So yeah.
I don't know. I think I
And
said I
then-
liked it and I loved it. Sure.
Huh?
What? Nothing.
What?
I said I think I liked it and I didn't love it.
All right, whatever. You like it, you like it. All right, it works. We got chicken. We got Tin here.
Wait.
What?
Go back
what,
to chicken's
what?
character.
What?
No, a full chicken suit. Fuck, she doesn't get any of that other shit. She can be purple, but chicken suit. Come on.
Can't do a chicken
Don't
suit.
be. What the fuck?
You can make a bear, but you can't make a chicken.
Yeah, that's
Apparently.
kind of horse shit.
Yeah.
Can you make a horse?
I don't think there's a horse mask in here. I couldn't find one.
Damn it!
I think there's.
There goes my second
Game is
costume idea.
bullshit.
There's like anime heads. There's a bear head, and I think like a cat and possibly a dog head, but that's about it.
Oh,
I can be kawaii nekoda.
Probably.
God damn it, Mike. I played a card game today. I went to my buddy's house. Because I'm sorry, Mike. We can leave quarantine up here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
Fucking
sorry.
lucky you.
I'm sorry. So we played a card game. It's a really simple card game. I don't remember what it's called, but it's based on D&D stuff, and you play as like a monster, and you're fighting each other. He decided to be an owl bear because he's a dick, and I played as a gelatinous cube, and his wife played as just a regular adventurer. But it's good to know, if anyone was wondering, gelatinous cube kicks the shit out of an owl bear, so they are
Well, I'd
insignificant
imagine, yes.
to the fucking world. And then we played another round, and I played as a mimic, and he played as like a dragon sorcerer. His wife played as something, I'm not sure what it was, but the mimic did not do too well.
Well, yeah. I mean, you sit there the whole time waiting for somebody to stumble upon you.
Yeah, kind of. I'm gonna look up what the fuck that game is called.
Question. How tall is Vinny?
Gumdolph is
Yeah.
shorter than I am,
Okay.
but I mean, Gumby is probably
Christ, this
taller than I am.
He made his into a friggin' giant. So what I'm gonna kind of tweak his. I already made it shorter, but we're gonna play it off him. We're gonna let him keep the outfit, but he's gonna be like a like.
That's what Gumby looks like.
It looks like something out of Saint Seiya.
It's a freaking Saiyan suit, and it's so freaking weird. His
entrance music should be fucking "I Ran" by Bowling for Soup.
So wait, what? Are those DOBs accurate?
That's what he put down.
Oh, okay.
Why is that his or it's not?
I don't fucking remember. I don't know. I definitely don't know what year he was born, but I want to say that the month and the day is accurate.
Okay.
Because I know he just had a birthday.
It was recent, yeah. I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah.
I know mine's accurate. I know John's is accurate.
I
know Tin's is accurate.
Yeah, I ask everybody, but yeah, these are the other two. This is Sean's, and this is Chris's. I kind of wanted his to kind of like inspiration from Kane, and Chris's is inspiration from John Cena. So yeah, I just like.
Oh, it's funny because it was loading. I couldn't see him.
But
damn you, loading.
But
well, I was playing on the "You Can't See Me."
I think they have his emote on there. I don't know. I'll ask him if he wants that.
Oh, it definitely has to be.
Yeah.
Buster Christ.
Yeah, he. I suggested one of his signature moves be the sharpshooter. He said, "Fine, as long as I can call it the Cherry Buster." I was like, "All right, shoot, go for it." So yeah.
All right, so okay, just so I know, I put the link for the monster game we were playing.
Mm-hmm.
It's in our gaming news thing. It is actually made by Wizards of the Coast.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, all of the things have like names. All the new decks like Delilah, Death Rays of Beholder. We didn't play as her. Dr. Tentaclus is a Mind Flayer. Blorp is the Gelatinous Cube. Mimi Chase is the Mimic. Lord Cinderpuff is the dragon, and Hoots Magoots is the Owlbear.
Oots Magoots. Jinx.
Yes.
It's voiced by James Earl Jones. Totes my goats.
Totes my goats. What was the other guy that he did that commercial with? Was that
Malcolm McDowell?
That's right. That's right.
Yep. I fucking love those commercials. That shit was hilarious. Fucking love Malcolm McDowell.
Alright, completely.
Malcolm, I need to fire my agent McDowell for the amount of fucking shit roles he's been in over the years. And I know Tank Girl is a cult classic, but it's very, very silly.
But what about his version of Dr. Loomis?
Well, that's pretty good.
I mean, there's no replacing Donna Pleasance, but still. Alright. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, redoing your moveset. After, like, I went through the whole moveset guide, and after running a couple matches with you, you are a little bit overpowered because you have a lot of moves that are a little bit out there, even for a luchador.
I'm Batman. I can fucking I can do everything. Like, Super stealth.
Batman.
We're gonna
beat Superman. What do you want? That's why Superman's not in this, because he's worthless. Just saying.
His version of Loomis was
What
only
about
good
that?
in the first movie. The second one was terrible. There was a second one?
Yeah, I don't think I saw the second one.
There's a second of everything.
I didn't know there was a second one.
There's not a second Oh Hey Mike K.
Not that you
And
know.
I think we're all glad for that.
Until you're cloned or something. or there's like...
My very own clone!
Okay.
And neither of us will be virgins.
Jesus Christ.
You set me up for that.
That I did. And I would like to apologize for those watching.
Oh, you're gonna apologize for that, but not for the flesh golem story?
Oh yeah, that too. But
I see how this
that's
goes.
not. I mean, I didn't set that up. You were already in that discussion yourself. So
That's when you decided to broadcast audio. That's
what the hell was I supposed to know? The freaking. All right. Anyways.
Plus, that shit was way funnier.
Yeah. It was totally worth it.
Imagine if there was 2 of me breaking games.
Oh god,
We would have divided by 0 by this.
that would have been like a
time,
freaking
yeah, right?
like virus. You'd be like Smith from Matrix Revolutions, just like breaking everything.
It just
He didn't
breaks your
break everything.
PS4.
He fixed it.
They call that fixed. Anyways,
Without him, the end of the movie would not happen.
well, true, but still.
Yeah, so-
All right. What was I gonna do? All right. Some of these moves are okay. I think there was like a kind of rule that I forgot what it was. Well, they call him good on his YouTube channel, but he kind of set it up that the standing and small and medium moves shouldn't necessarily knock somebody down.
But I'm Batman.
Well, yeah, still. So we'll tone down some of these.
Alright, fine. Take one of them out and just have me throw batarangs at people.
You can't do that.
This game is horseshit.
Of course you would say that. That being said, I think well, a running move would probably knock somebody down, so I'm not gonna. This one on the other hand.
What about,
Oh, that's another thing. He suggested having like kind of giving you your moveset a kind of strategy, in that your lower moves should focus on some like a certain part of the body, so when you hit your finisher and your signatures, it'll target that and do more damage. You know what I'm talking about?
no, because my strategy is just to knock everybody out. Or kill them.
Well,
I mean, it's a forever nap, so
well,
they're still
just
sleeping.
doing your finisher isn't necessarily going to do that, but if all your other moves kind of work that, so if you're constantly attacking the legs, and when you do your finisher, that's the one that'll break them, and you'll like win the match. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like
Okay, but wait a second. Batman
So
doesn't
break their
kill.
knees.
well, this one's kind of all over the place, but
Are you sure about that one, Mike? Because there's like 12 issues of comics where he does kill people.
Well,
there are some
Generally speaking.
some very good. But there used to be clips of me playing Batman Arkham City, and I'm pretty sure I killed some people.
yeah, yep.
And there's a very well-known. I think it's a college humor sketch of this entire topic.
I think I might have seen that. And then of course there's Arkham Knight, where you're running people over with the Batmobile, and yet somehow they're still alive.
They're fine.
They're fine. They're perfectly fine.
It's non-lethal hit and run.
I mean, they don't need the lower half of their body to be working.
Batman doesn't kill, but he certainly creates a lot of paraplegics.
There you go. But, anyway, of all of your
He's always saying stuff like, "You'll live."
yeah.
No, he won't. He'll still walk.
It's more like you answer, you call that life?
Okay.
No, I took that in a dark place.
I mean,
Of all-
Batman's a dark comic.
Of all your signatures, this one, the Phoenix Kick, and your
Phoenix Bird.
Eiffel de
Phoenix
Oh, yeah, that's
person.
right. You call it Happy Feet.
Yeah.
And this one has
Happy Feet is staying in.
yeah, of course, but these two have like the more bigger animations to it, and usually the ones with the bigger animation should end up being your finisher, unless you had something else planned.
So I do have a question about the bigger animation. Because there's a bigger animation, is there more of a chance for it to fail or be interrupted?
Not like this, no. This is just a straight up
Nah.
grapple, but
Yeah, the way the game works is, once you've succeeded against your opponent in the grapple, the move just goes off.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only time I could probably think of it possibly happening is the where is it? The center to corner to center moves, because it has that build up and it has that animation, but I've never seen it happen.
So what about so we have to move some stuff down to like specific targeted areas
There we go.
to weaken them over time.
Yeah. And it's like
So I let's stick with like lower body.
Lower body
lower
stuff?
torso area.
okay.
Yeah. Knees. Mid. I guess mid pelvis would be part of the lower body.
Okay.
Feet.
The waist down, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, throw in some kicks. Maybe a little spinny thing. Like I sent you a link for Batman not killing things. Not killing things.
I'm sure I've seen it before. I was more just like, as a general rule, Batman doesn't kill. I mean, it's not like Jigsaw. Killing is distasteful. And then he goes on to fucking cause how many people die. Oh, I don't kill them directly. Oh, that's semantics, you asshole.
Alright, so I guess in your case we'll have you work the body and the legs. We'll give you 2 areas to focus on. So
Yeah, stay
Work
away
the body.
from the
I like
head
the tenor.
and the arms because you can break the small bones in your hand. Not a good idea.
yeah, my guy's like
That's some Rorschach level shit.
I think most of the moves my guy focuses on is like the head and a couple of the legs, and that's about it. I might have to rework just to like balance that out, but
Well, John, most people only have a couple of legs.
okay, you got me on that one.
So I have a question
Yeah.
for everyone listening. Who would win in a fight? Rorschach or Mr. Furious?
Ooh.
It's Mr. Furious.
No, okay, no,
from
it's not
Mystery
Rorschach.
Man.
It's not Rorschach from the movie. It's Rorschach from the comics. So he actually has no powers. He really just gets angry, and punches people. They have the same level of powers, technically.
I feel like it would be Rorschach only just because he's just purely more ruthless. That's my only real argument. But God, now I gotta rewatch Mystery Men. Thank you.
Yeah, that seems to attack. the
Chicken
back.
always great at paying attention, not eating
Oh,
grape seed.
I randomly brought up Rorschach at some point, and then we got into this discussion.
Okay. So... here's another question I was thinking about asking. Since you have this spear as one of your standing big moves, would you like that to be one of your signatures? Because there's a corner to center that is also a spear. That was my original Leroy Jenkins, and it just has that build up for it.
Don't know, what do I have for signatures? Do I have 1 or 2?
You've got
7?
the happy feet.
12?
You've got this top rope splash. You got this one, and then you've got like a submission move here, which seems to like attack the arm and the head.
So the
Okay. Just a quick aside. Now I'm on like a 3-second delay.
Okay,
That's good.
it's not too bad.
Okay. Yeah, it's much better.
so
Oh, it's
the
only 10 seconds before.
yeah, mine dips here and there. So thinking maybe we should probably just lower the gore, like, or whatever the tackle, because Batman doesn't really tackle. I mean, he does occasionally, but it's usually just save someone. He's really just kind of pushing them out of the way or stopping Superman from punching a hole through somebody.
The which one?
The spear.
Well, you wanted that because it's something a penguin would do, not necessarily just Batman.
Yeah.
Same with this one. It seems to be like a bit of a kind of.
I'd rather not make it a signature. I'd rather just keep it a small thing. I mean, if he could slide in on his stomach and like knock the person's feet out, that we could do that. That'd be better. That'd be more
That would
penguin.
be fantastic.
The only move I can think of that knocks someone's feet out is a drop kick.
Right. So.
Wait, you have a belly flop called Full of Fish, right?
What?
Did you make a move for him called for a belly flop called Full of Fish?
No. What would that have been?
So not entirely.
I think it was probably
Damn.
I was just seeing if you catch the reference. Futurama reference.
Oh, okay. It just flew over my head.
It's
yeah. The only reason I get it is because I happen to know like almost all the quotes and.
Bender accidentally reboots as a penguin, and then while he's talking to the penguin, it's like full of fish. Not entirely. Then let's fish.
Yeah, Birdbot of Ice Catraz, season 4, episode 5.
Ooh, damn.
I know who's gonna be.
He's what?
I know who's gonna be winning Futurama Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah, right.
That is my favorite TV show. It's Futurama.
He's as good with Futurama as I am with fucking The Simpsons. Incidentally, the same creator.
Yes.
But aren't we all under the same creator?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Back when it's from the Great Auk.
I believe so, but we're going to a little deeper territory there. Anyways, change out your headbutt.
Yeah, save the philosophy for when John finally does Nier Automata.
Oh, I played that at my buddy's house.
So good. John, I'm joining you on Discord for for commentary.
It's just.
I will be the philosophy professor.
I got to the boss and I was like, because I was playing, I was like, this just seems like it's like Galaga, and he's like, no, it's so much more. Keep playing. I'm like, all right. And then I died to the boss. I died to the opening boss. You have to start that entire level from the beginning, and I'm like, oh, there's no checkpoints. He's like, no, those don't exist. And I'm like,
dude, that game blends so many genres. It's fucking amazing.
Interesting.
It really is. It is very good.
Without spoiling anything, John, let's say for instance, it's got like not Metal Gear Rising, but like Bayonetta style, character action.
Mm-hmm.
There's vertical and horizontal shmups.
Mm-hmm.
There are bullet hell shooters.
Oh god, yes.
It's even got a fucking text adventure.
Oh my god.
I don't think I got that far.
Yeah, no, that's like towards the end of like the first playthrough.
Okay.
Actually, towards the end of the second playthrough.
My buddy, he was on his second playthrough. He's like, I already beat the game. I was like, okay. He's like, but I'm still playing it because I haven't beaten the game, and I'm like,
nope.
My brain hurts. How many times you gotta beat this game? He's like, I don't know, like 7 or 8.
Nope.
I'm
like, actually, minimum 5 to get the whole story.
Right.
But if you want a platinum trophy, it's 6.
Huh.
Yeah.
I platinum trophy the shit out of that game. I loved it so fucking much.
He has it on the Xbox Game Pass thing.
Oh, okay. I think it's probably my favorite. Probably one of my favorite fucking Taro Yoko games.
Oh, also,
either that or Drakengard 1.
Right. If you have the Epic Game Store installed on your computer, just download GTA 5 because it's free forever. But you can only get it this weekend.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. I have it on PS4. Whatever.
I have it on PS4 as well, but I'm also thinking about just getting it. I don't know that my computer will run it quite well. I think I have to upgrade my my RAM.
Yeah.
To actually play it. But but still, as long as I can get it for free, that's great. And then I was thinking about using some Python script to do some like voice commands or possibly Twitch commands for it.
Yeah, I was
just to do little things.
I was debating on getting the PC version of GTA, mostly because I wanted to do probably try my hand at the RP servers.
Oh boy.
I
just don't want to download the spyware
Yeah.
that's in the Epic Game Store.
That's I was hesitating. I haven't like really tried anything on my my laptop yet. I'm pretty sure I could probably run it though.
It can.
Yeah.
I doubt.
I did scope that as one of the things for that.
Oh, you did the stress test or?
I helped him pick out his laptop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I
he helped me with the research.
Yeah, I've because I hate like going through all the hullabaloo of figuring out components and all that shit. I usually just pick a like good, like higher end pre-built, and then I'll just upgrade it from there. The one I've been eyeballing is like $1,100, so if another stimulus goes through, I'm getting a new PC, baby. But this one, I'm watching the stream on my PC right now, so it's all, it's working. Wait, were you there when I was telling Backwin about what happened?
No, he wasn't in yet.
No.
Oh yeah, he hadn't joined yet. Okay. Yeah, no, it's this long, silly story. I won't go into it again, but yeah, my computer is I'd say about 80% functional at the moment.
Okay, it's not too bad.
Yeah. After I set things back up on OBS, I could probably stream from here again.
Okay.
Which would be great.
Nice.
So yes, that was it. I'm gonna take a quick break, so you guys carry on. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, dokes. All right. So, did you want to keep the headbutt? Or do you want to change that? Because it does attack the face.
Let's change that.
All right. That's a small, medium. So technically that's a big one. So I don't know what you would want for that one.
So that's a big one?
Yeah. The small mediums technically count as a big. It's like a special, special move kind of thing. So.
Do we have any, like, sweep the leg type of deal?
Let's see. No. That's the insecurity. No, it doesn't necessarily sweep the leg. It was just the fierce low kick, I guess. But you're pretty much just knocking out somebody's knees.
Yeah, can we throw that in there?
Alright. And then your hook lariat, which is your running small move, it looks like it attacks the neck, unless you want to change that as well. Your drop kick and your reincarnation also seems to attack the head as well. Well, actually, no, wait, no. No, that should be fine. It attacks the back.
Okay. Probably keep the reincarnation.
Yeah. That's very luchador-ish, so.
It's very luchador, and, I think that one's fine.
Yeah. What kind of move is that?
What?
Flying head attack?
Just throw your head.
You just plank in the middle of the air.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Yeah. Alright, that's the one I have. Chest slap. Stepping shote. It looks like you just go across on the chest. Flying cross chop, elbow butt. I think that's one of mine. European uppercut. It doesn't help that you can't see the opponent getting hit.
Yeah, something. Yeah. But uppercut would, you know, be like hitting their chin.
Yeah. We got the clothesline, which is across the chest, so. Flying lariat. Oh, this is small. It shouldn't necessarily be that big.
Oh.
Probably go for a chest slap or a stepping shotai.
Yeah, I'm thinking of stepping shotai.
Okay. Let's see. Spinning drop kick should be fine. Shoulder throw, attack the back, that's fine. Frankensteiner. Head scissors whip. Well, those seem to attack the head and neck, unless you want to change those. I think you probably just change the Frankensteiner because even though
probably just the Frankenstein.
Yeah,
because the head scissors whip, you know, it's a big one, so it's good, but it also kind of throws them off balance because, like, you know, kind of a, you know, like, oh, you're expecting me to like counter by taking out your legs, but I take out your head.
It looks like he lands on his back as well. So
yeah,
we'll change out the head scissors or the Frankensteiner. So the big one, well, it's a counter, so it knocks him out anyway. So let's see what we got.
Right.
Knuckle pat. Actually, let's see. Got any kicks? Oh, can't go wrong with the kitchen sink.
No.
You got a couple kicks that hit the midsection and just knocks them down. So. I had the soul button, one of mine. Low kick, mid kick.
Oh, the soul butt's pretty good.
The soul butt, yeah. That's to the midsection, so.
Is it mid? Because it looks like it's the lower.
No, mid or lower. It's almost like lower abdomen, so groin kind of area, but still. Because the one I have, I don't think it's a counter. It's on like a different different move, but it pretty much just like hits it. It's like on the belt, pretty much. The rolling one, I think, hits the chest though.
Yeah, the rolling one does look like it hits the chest.
No, spin kick looks like it hits the side of the face. Not that high angle. Jumping knee looks like it hits the chest, so. So, what would you like a
What's the toe kick B?
Toe kick B, I think. Yeah, it just does. It leaves him standing. It doesn't knock him down. That's the same thing. It's like abdomen, lower abdomen area, belt area.
Okay, I'm back.
I mean, we could have it as a since it's just a medium counter. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So keep the head scissors. Keep the happy feet. That's big. That's a. Okay. Those should be fine. Oh, hold on. The Hurricane Rana. Oh, that's a pin. Don't know why that would be a pin if it's.
Whoops.
Wait, from the apron to the inside. Oh, that's the inside of the ring. Okay, so that rarely ever happens, anyways.
Do they have moves from the window to the wall?
Yes.
Awesome. Every wrestler has to have that move called the skeet skeet motherfucker.
Oh god. Alright, so diving elbow. Looks like I think it attacks the face. You want to change that one? It's a small one, so
Yeah, it's just
let's see.
switch that one up.
Fist sledgehammer. I think I have a sledgehammer for that one. Fist drop seems to hit the body. Brain chop.
What do we got for chops? Chops or elbows?
Brain chop that hits the head. Elbow midsection. Midsection. Most of these elbows drops hit the midsection, unless it says other. It'll say otherwise for like hits the face or something like that. The elbow attack and
This
the
game
elbow
is
smash.
so
looks like-
customizable. I
Yeah.
love it.
And I think there's a mod on the PC version that like adds more to it, to the move sets. Like you can do add more for certain areas and stuff like that. On the side, along with everything that's on there, anyways. So.
You have fun with that one. That's a little bit too much customizability.
Yeah.
I like my modded Koikatsu. That's the right amount of customization for me. Whoa, horny on main. My bad.
Let's see, that's this small, so you could probably go for an elbow drop, a diving back with a diving elbow drop B, I would say.
Probably the back one.
Okay. Let's see, missile kick, what does that hit? Look at it hits the chest. Neck breaker, you'll probably have to change that one.
But they don't need a neck.
Killing is distasteful.
Let's see, I think that was a neck breaker. So.
Oh, I posted a picture in our main chat.
Mm-hmm.
Something I did today.
Oh, yeah.
In true true me fashion.
Oh, I'll have to watch that later. Yeah.
It's just an image. It's not a video.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it says it's a YouTube link though.
No, that's the thing I sent you.
What the hell?
Main chat in Discord. Yep.
See, I'm still using Discord on my phone while my
Yeah,
computer's
I know.
still in.
Yep, that's
Wait, what?
There we go.
Yep.
What the? How?
Yep.
Was there a blade at the end?
Yeah.
Of that
No.
too?
Nope. Nope. Has a
I gotta get
rounded
back-
blunt edge.
Well, another thing about it, I gotta get back to playing darts.
That
Yeah.
makes no sense at all.
Actually, once quarantine lifts some LI, I need to fucking go back and gather some friends to play some pool. Haven't played pool in
Oh,
like
that'd be
fucking
fun.
2 years. Got my own cue and everything.
My best friend has a bunch of throwing knives, and we did them last summer and stuff, and they were learning. And he got this brand new knife today, and it's very well balanced. It's kind of a heavier blade, so we were playing with that. And he got it down so where he could stick it every single time, and I'm like, okay. So we were working on my stance and stuff, and we're trying to hone in on things, and I threw it, and it stuck in backwards, and I did that like 8 times in a row. But we could not get the tip to go in for me, like, at all. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm just dead lay with everything, so it doesn't matter. They'll just be dead.
How are you holding it, and how is it weighted? Is it balanced?
Yeah, it's perfectly balanced.
How are you
It's a
holding
perfectly
it?
balanced carbon steel dagger. I was holding it hammer throw style
From
from
on the handle or on the
handle.
blade?
handle. Can't hold the blade.
Hmm.
It's
So
way
basically,
too
what you're
sharp.
saying is, not only do you break games, you break
Yeah.
reality.
Apparently.
Yeah, physics have no application on me.
Is that why you can't fix your house?
Probably. So just put in this last nail to get my roof all done. Oh, basement's flooded. So, okay.
Reshingle the roof, Flood's basement.
I feel like you could probably do a remake of the Money Pit.
I'm pretty sure my house is the Money Pit.
We just need. Well,
Occasionally, I have a noise gain on my microphone, for when I stream using Streamlabs, and I tried something after stream when I was like, "Why don't I turn this off?" And just because it's on a boom, I just moved the boom against the wall. I was like, "Does this pick up anything?" And then like I just kind of like did a slight knock, like a low knock on the wall. And then I watched the volume gauge, and it just like goes up like really high. I was like, I'm gonna record that, so I recorded it, and then I played it back through Audacity. There's a lot of bats and shit that are like in the walls of the house, and I'm just like,
holy shit!
Christ on a cracker, dude.
yeah.
Well, if you want to be Batman, dude.
Yeah, there you go. You got yourself a bat cave.
Within one day, I had 4 bats in my house. One day, and I was like, this hasn't happened before. That's not good.
Alfred,
and
this is a symbol. This means something. Oh wait, I don't have Alfred.
I talked to my dad about it, and because he owned the house, he still owns the house, but I was like, how many bats have you encountered over the years that you lived here? He's like, I don't know, like maybe 5 in the 15 years, and I'm like, okay, I've encountered 4 in one day, and 2 of them yesterday. Where are they? He's like, I don't know. So I did a bunch of research and stuff. I'm sure because of the level that my microphone picks up the amount of bat activity in the wall behind my computer, and the fact that I can hear them in the ceiling area upstairs, that if I were to open up a side of the house, I could blot out the sun for the village.
Just get a big speaker and blast some Hans Zimmer when you do that.
Originally, one of my summer plans was I was going to have a barbecue / bat elimination.
Hopefully not combined into one.
Oh, no,
that's
no,
how
yes.
we got to where we are right now.
No, we're definitely going to combine them into one. Whereas, like, I have a barbecue, but I'll set it up, like, in the garage area. And then for anybody to have any actual, like, you know, like, cooked chicken or, you know, whatever we cook, burgers or whatever, you have to at least kill 10 bats a piece.
Well, don't kill the baddies. Baddies are great. They
For
eat
what?
pests.
Didn't you get fined for that?
For what?
Killing bats? I know it's like you get fined
not in New York, no.
Oh, we've been catching.
Although in New York, you can't kill mantises, which I don't know why you would, but
the only time you can't kill bats is between like February 3rd and April 16th, I think.
What about
Something about them like living in the trees in certain areas, where that's where they nest, and then once they're nested, like in there, you're not supposed to be able to cut down certain trees. I don't know.
What about possums?
No, I get it. Oh, never hurt the fucking tree cats.
Because we had a problem over here the past few years, and we've been catching a lot of possums and letting them out, and my mom wanted to kill them because they kept coming back. I was like, I'm pretty sure you get fined for that.
No, you can.
They eat pests too.
You can kill possums up here. Really?
Because
there's not that. I mean, there's a shit ton of them, but none of them are really in the villages or anywhere where there's people. Occasionally they'll get in our trash cans. And you can, if you have an like a big problem with like several of them, you can kill them. There are no traps up here to actually kill them. You have to figure that out by yourself.
Yeah.
You can't like go out and just like kill them. I see them on the side of the road every now and then.
Yeah, that happens.
That happens all the time. Also, I'm guessing because I know where John lives. I'm guessing that you have to be more southern than that before you start calling them opossums. because Because I've been in Nashville, and they just call them opossums, and I'm like,
Yeah.
just because it starts with an O doesn't mean you have to pronounce that.
I guess.
I'm like,
I don't know. I call them possums.
Actually,
so.
I never asked Tin about that. Oh, that might be a fun one because she always makes fun of me for fucking saying whenever I say the word bought. It's like that's like her biggest game at this point. You know, every time I say bought, she's like, "Ha, bought." I'm like, God damn it! So now I may very well have an angle to retaliate.
There you go. All right. Where are they? Neck breaker. That's right. I'm just like completely lost in this. I'm just like searching through all the stuff. Jump for the post. Big. Said something body blow. So.
I'm surprised Chicken hasn't said anything.
I know, right?
She has some sort of weird word.
She's playing MK11.
Oh, is she?
Yep. Sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't mean to put you on blast, Chicken.
She's like, oh no! I found the secrets.
It's like crap. They know.
Well, I got two screens in front of me. I got my TV, and then I got my fucking monitor. Oh, it's nice. It's nice being on my PC again. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's gonna be. I'm gonna be ecstatic when I fucking stream tomorrow night. I'm gonna spend most of tomorrow setting everything back up, at least temporarily.
Are you gonna use the intro that Bagwin made?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know how to implement it just yet.
Gotcha.
But I do actually.
I would have to send you the file.
Yeah, that's true.
Seriously, that thing looks freaking awesome.
Plus,
Oh, it's so good.
I told you I was working on a bunch of special projects.
It was like totally apropos of nothing you posted. I was like, holy shit, dude!
You say special projects. We have no idea what that entails.
Yeah,
Nobody does. That's why they're special.
Mystery.
Penguin things.
You have absolutely no idea how thankful I am. That's fucking. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But the only thing that threw me off is like because when I was working on it, I was like, and you're like, oh, I'm coming up with a new icon for my channel. I'm like, uh-oh. Like, this doesn't bode well for my project. And I'm like,
well, actually, I never did address that because I did tell John that.
Yeah, he told me about that because I was doing stuff for the ring.
I misspoke.
oh, okay,
I was working on a new background for when my channel's offline. I was working on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, my bad. I never addressed that. But actually, I kind of want to use that intro because now that my computer's gonna be back up in maybe let's say 2-3 days, I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna fucking actually start doing fucking YouTube vids.
Nice.
I might actually start doing like video essays and shit.
Get your emotes
And
done.
That's God damn it! Hey, I do say don't subscribe to me until it's worth it. I may be affiliate, but I'm not like, oh, subscribe, haha. You get nothing except, no. Once I get the fucking when I have the damn emotes ready, then I'll be like, yeah, hit that subscribe button if you got the time, if you got the money. I'm not gonna be like some of the people on Twitch are like $5 fucking. If you have time to watch Twitch, you have time to pay $5, and if you don't, you should be getting work. Yeah, that shit.
What was that?
Nothing.
It was bats. It was the bats in his walls.
Yeah, they play music.
But actually, back on the subject of bats. In the 30+ years I've lived in this house, I've had one bat.
Or aren't you fucking fancy?
And we caught it with a lacrosse stick. My brothers used to be like, my brother John was like big into lacrosse in high school, and he caught it with a lacrosse stick. And I was like 7 or 8 at the time. I was like, oh shit, it's a bat. And like, I didn't appreciate bats at the time. I was like, that's scary. I don't want the bat.
That's pretty impressive.
Now,
The cross
nowadays,
stick's pretty small. I can't even catch a rabbit with a freaking fishing net.
No, it was one of like the goalie lacrosse
Oh,
sticks,
okay.
the big ones. Yeah. But nowadays, I'd have been like, let's keep it as a pet. Some baddies is cute. I like them baddies.
I'm good.
Alright, a lot of these attack the head. You either got your drop kick or the football tackle for this one.
Football tackle.
Football tackle, okay. Just slap. Oh, wasn't exactly sure which one you wanted for this one. Or your big jump from the post. Unless you were fine with the high fly.
What are we doing?
Body blow.
Oh, the jump from the post?
Your big jump from the post one.
Just like the high fly.
Okay.
High fly's good.
Okay. I think we're getting close to where we left off. That is a jab to the throat, which I've actually seen you do a lot in the test matches. You were just punching everybody in the throat. Like it's nobody's business.
Well, they need to be quiet.
Sounds like my dad.
And it's just like it makes a loud slap. So I wonder, like, who's slapping? All of a sudden, I just see people choking. I was like, good lord. You got to think against people's windpipes anyway. All right, but
Yeah, they're trying to go quack, but they're doing it like really badly.
You're doing it wrong.
I mean, like, they just need to stop.
Whack, whack, whack.
all right, it's a small. You want to keep that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would I change that?
Probably
It's
change
hilarious.
this one because it's a smaller.
Yeah,
and
just
knocks
slap.
somebody down.
Yeah, slap him in the chest. Be like, "Boy, you're doing it wrong, mate."
That's the head. That's the head. That's the chest. That's body blow. So that might work. That's the
You know
back.
what's really
That's
Really
not how the
been annoying.
Mozambique drill works. It's 2 in the chest, 1 in the head.
Yeah.
yeah. So
God damn
I have this new pet peeve that I've created myself,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Oh, God.
driving me insane. So on my desk I have I got my monitors, my speakers, my Switch, PlayStation,
Yeah.
etc. There's always 2 controllers on my desk, and I always reach for the wrong one. Every fucking time.
Naturally.
Like, it doesn't mean that like currently right now my PlayStation's on. I'm playing Metal Gear Solid. And I PlayStation controller is red, and my Switch controller is black. So you think I'd know the difference? No. Like, oh, I need this black one. This isn't even on.
So for reference, am I the
Yeah.
only person who's actually like straight up just watching the stream
I have it on.
and not playing a game in the background?
Probably.
I mean, that's not entirely true. John is also doing that, kind of.
I mean, that is the stream. So. All right.
I mean, I could be playing Mother Gunship right now. God damn it!
Where was I?
No, that game is hella loud though.
Yeah, I've seen that. I'm like really debating on getting that.
Dude,
I might consider it. Like it looks.
I'm gonna check it right now. If it's still on sale, you should totally just drop the $10.
Okay. Where was I?
Let me double check because I did my coworker, my boss's son.
Mm-hmm.
He has an Xbone, and I got him to play Doom 2016
Mm-hmm.
because when I bought the Slayer edition, I gave him my Xbone copy of 2016.
Mm-hmm.
He loved it so much he bought Eternal, and I was like, dude, you got to try this game, Mother Gunship. But the Xbone version is $20 on Amazon.
Ooh.
So it's like $10 more on Xbone for whatever stupid reason.
Just on the PS4, that is $10.
Well, on Amazon, the physical
Yeah, yeah.
copy. Yeah, it's still $10.
Weird. I'll probably
It-
get that after this stream.
And it
then.
includes the DLC, which is
Nice.
I don't well, I know you don't have Instagram. I did post about this. The digital version is still $25,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to buy the DLC separate, which is another $5.
Jeez.
So you're saving $25.
Score.
So much for digital being the future.
Okay.
Sorry, I always stay in the physical copy. Sorry.
Well, yeah, but we're in rough times. So, I mean, I had to get
Are we?
Final Fantasy VII on digital, and I wanted to get a hard copy, but that ain't happening. Anyways,
I guess.
small hit, high. What would you prefer?
Small hit high.
And probably like an elbow or a chop. Maybe,
I mean, what do we
or
got
punch.
for chops?
Well, that's pretty much the same as your other ones. It's just like, we'll try and change it up. So I would probably say maybe an elbow or a punch.
Let's change them all to throat chops.
You want it all to be throat chops? You want punch?
No, I'm just kidding. It's just constantly. Ah, ah, ah!
It's like that video where the dude slaps the kid, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And he slaps the parents. He slaps everybody else. Sorry. I posted the link to gaming news, by the way.
Okay,
John.
sweet. So, yeah. We got 3. I guess you'd probably call it punches that hit the body / back. I don't know if you want any of those.
Penguins don't do body blows.
Nope.
They go below the belt, which is totally uncool.
Did you ever play the game Body Blows?
I'm familiar with it, but have not played it now.
Okay. Well, when your computer's all better, I'll send it to you.
Right on.
You could do a chest
Yeah, like I
slap. Although the leg hold slap seems pretty cool looking, but for small, probably not.
Like old slap.
That seems more like a medium, not a small.
We need like we need like some musician where it's like, this track slaps, and all his moves are slaps.
His signature's like a slap at the bass.
And if you could have, oh man, maybe the PC version has a mod for it. It just, when you do it, it just plays the fucking Seinfeld theme.
I think there's a mod on the Steam version where you can actually like kind of edit / create your own moves.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just way
Just
too
take
much
out batarangs and
customizability
throw
for
'em?
me.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'd imagine that it could be feasible, but I don't know if anyone's actually created it.
Right.
These are a little bit too heavy. Probably go for a kick. Oh no, it's still high. I wouldn't necessarily call that a high. I'm leaning more toward the chest slap for a small high move. Not getting high, not getting euphoria, not that kind of high.
Bruh.
Uh-huh, sure.
Are you fine with the chest slap?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, if you're coughing too much, then yeah, you probably should chest slap.
Yeah, just break up some of that phlegm.
I was building off the LMAO 420 joke that John was making.
I believe that one that's a little bit big, but I think you probably want to change out the elbow stamp to the neck, right?
Yeah, let's change that.
We could do one to the leg.
It sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this one you also keep doing. You keep chopping people across the chest.
Ah!
It's like, it's either that and all of a sudden I hear you doing this. It's like, psh, 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 psh.
It's the flipper slap.
That's what the sound would be. Just flippers just slapping people. There's no rhyme or reason. What is he doing? It doesn't matter.
He's a penguin. He's doing what he's doing.
This one too. You keep doing this
Penguin
one too.
things.
You keep slapping everybody, but because like, I know it hits the head, but it's too freaking hilarious when you do that. So we're gonna keep that one. We'll probably change the enziguri though.
And that's just how the penguin.
That's just how the penguin do.
That is how it be.
Alright, we'll make that one a kick of some kind. Let's see if there's any that attacks the legs.
Although more in the format of the newer videos. This is Batwood. He is a wrestler. And he likes to slap people across the chest. Ooh, look at him go.
Ooh.
Oh, actually, did I post the newest one he did?
What was like that
The Batfish?
yeah, the Batfish.
No.
Oh my god, you got to see that one.
I haven't seen that one.
It was so fucking I'm gonna link it right now. That shit was so funny.
Okay.
God damn it. Every time I open my phone now, it's Chiaki.
There's some low kicks that attack.
There's more you're doing than
No,
I swear,
that attacks-
eventually I will stream Danganronpa V3.
I don't
Like
think
2
anything's
weeks.
really going to be Donut County.
God, Donut County was so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dying.
Didn't you do it in one playthrough, though? Or was it 2?
I think it was 2. Yeah, it was 2. Because I try to stick to the 2-hour format, but, you know, if I know I can finish something in an extra, like, 20 minutes, I'll keep going.
Hey, here's a different angle of the soul butt. I think this is the one that I have. You can see that hits the midsection. So. You want that one?
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's like the lower
Yeah.
mid.
Unless you want a
Back
kick that
then.
attacks the legs.
No, let's keep that.
Which one? You want the soul butt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweep lariat that attacks the legs. That's
Finish.
fine.
Okay.
Superana. That's a pin, but it's a big, so we'll keep that one. Oh, that's another thing. Any submission holds, we're just gonna solely be a big move. Nothing else. If it's a mid, we'll have to change it out or something.
I posted it to animals.
Okay.
What?
The
No, not you, dude.
oh, okay.
John. I got what you were doing. It's just John said a bunch of words, and I was like, submission and
Yeah, we'll
thing
keep
and-
submissions on like big kind of moves.
Okay.
So it's not like
Okay.
taking up too many of the move sets, but still.
Okay. So those are all good.
Yeah, this does attack the face, and also because it's someone else's finisher, or it's Triple H's finisher. It probably, if you wanted to keep this, it will probably be one of your signatures. But since it does
Nope.
attack the face, you want to change this one.
It doesn't attack the face. I kicked him in like the groin, and
It's
then I picked him up
called
on
a
the arms.
face buster.
That's just how gravity works. That's not my fault. And we're not even sure that gravity will work in this game with me, because apparently physics don't work in the real life. So why would that work? You could float up to the ceiling.
It's alright, if we go to face buster, double arm face buster, it's listed in as a face buster. Also, this version is actually the illegal one before Triple H had to change it.
I'm trying to think of a good name for it. The anti-gravity backbuster.
Yeah,
That
see if there's
rolls
any
off the tongue.
like there's some spine busters here if you want to change that.
Yeah. We can do a spine buster because they need to be paraplegics. It's a Batman.
Unless
Yeah.
there's a hang on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, right?
Suplex, powerbomb, neck lock, chokeholds, claw, backbreaker. There you go. It's a bear hug.
Bears don't hug; they only kill.
Backbreaker.
I don't want to hug people. Who's that over there?
Hijack, backbreaker. Oh, that's more of like a spin to win kind of thing.
Spin to win, baby.
Oh, it reminds me of
You can do the Schmidt style backbreaker, which pretty much is the Bane backbreaker.
No, that's not very.
Okay, well,
Except it's done by a man named Schmidt. Oh,
yeah, so we got for
jeez.
spine busters.
How about a leg lock?
A little too much.
Leg lock's is a submission hold, but alright.
Is it? Oh, it
Yeah.
is, isn't it? God damn it. I don't... There's too many words.
Unless there's
Yeah,
a,
but
well, there is a
which
stretch, which
one
is
is
also like No, that stretches the arms. That's also an arm. Ground octopus hold attacks the arms. That also attacks the arms. And that looks like an arm and a neck. Can't do a Boston crab?
I'm not from Boston, so no.
Alright, so...
But, I mean... But the Boston Crabs, they clack clack and they go Sox!
Claw,
They do that, so.
low blow. Oh, that attacks the jaw, arm, coconut crush, that's head, stomach crusher,
Yeah, only
drop,
coconut crabs do the coconut crush.
arm breakers.
Fuck coconut crabs, those things are horrifying.
Into the eyes, face raking.
Imagine if they can fly.
Push is okay. That's a bit too rough for you.
Well, that's just the fucking the drones from Halo at that point.
True. I think that was in like one of the crappy movies I was watching last week. Like, how can this be anywhere they can fly?
They fly now? They fly now.
What kind of power bomb is that? Good lord.
It's he fucking strikes a JoJo pose.
That he does.
That's something LWE needs. It's more JoJo poses. And then at the end of every stream, it just needs to.
Yeah.
These more roundabout.
That part was a little weird to check in. I agree. I was like, oh, they fly now. I'm like, haven't they always?
The jump jets have been a thing.
Yeah, right.
I was like, there was flying troopers in every era of Star Wars.
Yeah,
even
Clone
before
Wars, and...
obviously.
I mean,
Yeah,
you got the
especially Clone Wars.
Mandalorians.
I'm like,
I don't
yeah.
know. But I guess it's their era, so they never seen stormtroopers fly before.
It's whatever they want it to be.
Yeah.
It's canon. Canon's not important anymore, apparently.
Character development's not a thing either.
DDT will be attacking that. So. I don't know many luchadors that do. Well, I don't even know is Rey Mysterio, and he's kind of a small person. I don't think he'd be doing a power bomb.
Best luchador I know, he doesn't do that many wrestling moves. He just uses a pair of grenade launchers. Fuck yeah, Masked Smith. Let's go! With his fucking baby voice.
He just had to die in the shower.
Oh, god damn it.
You were so heartbroken
But
when they showed that.
Oh, that... Dude, I totally forgot the ending of that game, because it had been like 4 or 5 years since I played it. But Jesus Christ, that ending is so heart-wrenching. And you know what? That's how the Suda 51 do. Also, speaking of which, this dude I follow on Twitter, this comic artist, he did this wicked, awesome, fucking No More Heroes art.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so good. Did I? I don't know if I retweeted it already. I should totally retweet it.
All right.
He good guy. He good Christian boy.
Water wheel drop looks kind of good for you. It's a spine buster, but still, it's unless you want to have your eye on something else. Bottom drop is pretty much the rock bottom. We'll probably keep from that, unless you want it to be the signature.
Yeah, I like the water wheel.
Okay.
Doesn't have much water to it, but
Let me see what the bat hanging. It's
that's one of my big ones.
yeah, the
It's where I'm a bat.
yeah. You do that one a lot too. I think you have eliminated
Well.
a lot of people doing that one. It looks like it.
Cause they're...
Oh, what is that? Is that a multi-lock? I'm pretty sure it's a multi-lock. No, it's not. It's a neck lock, apparently. I mean, even though it's a bat lock, do you want to change it? Because it doesn't... It's not attacking the legs. Neither is this one. Like, these two submission holds, you've been doing a lot to people, and they're making them tap out.
Well, you know.
He just whispers in your ear, "You should tap out."
Alright, so... We'll keep the bat hanging lock, but we'll change out the big lower. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, can you pronounce that?
Hmm?
Pronounce it.
What, this one? The Wakigatame?
Yep.
Wakigatame.
What?
Sure.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Sure to finish this.
おはようございます。
Brainbuster.
I don't remember what the fuck the filthy Frank one was. おはようございます。今日はラーメンを作ります。楽しみですね。お送りします。Fuck, I fucked the end of that up. Whatever. Ramen King!
So while the characters get all you know, when they're done being tweaked and we do a match, you're gonna be eating spicy ramen the entire time, right?
No.
The spicy ramen
What is this
commentary.
even for?
The spicy ramen-tary! Come on!
Yeah, I figured that doesn't even work on me, and I was like, oh well. All right, guess I'm not doing that.
Which one?
The spicy ramen stuff.
Oh.
Cause I was like, because that one day I was like stuffed up, and I'm like, I got the same stuff that you got, and I was like, I guess I'll just try this, and I made it, and then I was sitting at the desk eating it, and you were streaming, and I was like, this isn't that spicy, and I'm like, is it just because I'm stuffed up? And then I tried it later on, and like, no, that didn't do shit.
Well, I don't eat
You got
much
a better
spicy
tolerance
food,
than I do,
so,
and I love
yeah.
spicy food.
I was like, all right, well I did in high school.
Oh wait, that's a submission.
Guy,
That's submission holds.
Decently friends with. He came in. And he's like, my uncle gave me these really hot peppers. Does anybody want one? And we're like, it's lunchtime. I'm like, I wasn't really listening, and he gave me a pepper. He's like, hey, he's like, do you want to take a bite of this? I'm like, what is it? And he's like, ah, it's a pepper. And I'm like, okay.
Alright.
So I ate the pepper, the entire thing. It was a habanero.
Ow. Habanero's... Yeah, habanero's nothing. I don't like the flavor of habanero. That's my problem.
It was, but it wasn't like a. It was something like not like just a regular habanero. It was like there was something else. I think like that was crossbred with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you, because one kid had one, and he started tearing up, so he wiped his eyes after holding the pepper.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yep. So like
That's the
broke
way
out.
you do it.
That's the way.
It was in that moment he
spoken.
knew he fucked up.
He fucked up.
One kid at the table like freaked out really bad and took everybody's milk and drank it all, and then ran to other tables and took their milk, and then he got to I believe he got, if I remember correctly, he ran to like one of the seniors tables and stole one of their milk, and then he got clocked in the face.
Ooh.
See, if that happened to me, if I saw that in high school, I'd have just bust out laughing.
Pretty sure you probably wouldn't be alone. Anyways, here's your sweep cake. Do you want that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's put in the sweep cake. Yeah.
All right. That attacks
When it comes...
the body. Would you still want... This is your most, like, big animated one. Would you want that to be your finisher? Unless you want something else to kind of be the quote-unquote the game breaker move. I'm still trying to find something that would, like, match something that would be called the game breaker.
The only way you could do that is if once he performed it, the game crashed.
Blue screen.
That means
right
I
now.
win.
It wins the game by default.
And since you're doing it through OBS and then fucking pops up on PS4, it's like, game has encountered an error. Would you like to report error? It's like, yes, I would add comment. Batwin won.
Alright, so we'll keep that one.
I'm surprised that between all of us and like games breaking or disconnecting or something, that like PlayStation Network just doesn't have like an entire file that says it's the Backwind's fault.
Well, you break games. I drop frames.
Yeah, but everyone drops frames.
No, but I drop frames inordinately. Can't
Yeah,
talk.
his internet has its own schedules. Like, oh, it's that time. I'm gonna start crapping out.
But I have the best internet available for where I live.
But you
What
don't.
the
'Cause
fuck, man?
you're not using a business account.
You know what?
That's
I think-
why.
I think you may be just farming out some free-range homegrown truth.
Yeah, I'm sure if you had a business account, it would be much less of a frame drop. There might be still some, but
Fine, I'm gonna go set up OHMIK LLC. God damn it! Actually, I should probably trademark that shit.
Subsidiary
Just,
of lazy streamers.
I mean, you could ask Gundalf because he has business internet at his house, and he doesn't actually have a business that I'm aware of that's licensed to it.
God damn it, chicken!
Yes, they do, chicken. Yes.
Although nowadays all they see is green because ALMAO.
I would like to apologize to anybody watching from Colorado.
I don't.
Alright.
Y'all smoke your weed. Just don't be stoners about it. Don't be, hey, you should totally do it. Lol.
Alright, we got a couple moves for a back grapple that's small. I think probably either the elbow smash, back liver blow, command elbow,
viewer
or
from
knee
Colorado.
kick. And he's standing out for you.
I only heard one option, so
Elbow smash,
that is
back liver blow, knee kick. The pull down looks like it hits either the neck or the back. Looks like the back.
What about the pussy or the crack?
I'm thinking the knee one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enzu Shote is a big old slap to the back. We'll have to change this one to swing sweeper. Looks like a... I don't know. Looks like attacks the neck. Trying to
Nah,
find...
he's just playing airplane with the kid.
That's more something you would do. It's like one of your spin to win signatures.
Spin to win, baby.
It's like spin to win version 2.
See, for me though, it would be like the oh, you want to get on an airplane? This is how the propeller spins. Oh, you die. Yeah, fuck airplanes. I will never get on an airplane if I have. You have to hard like anesthetize me to get me on an airplane.
The backbreaker.
Well, that sucks for you.
Surfboard. Stretch.
Yeah, crippling anxiety really does suck.
I mean,
That's arm hold.
Why do you think I laugh so much when I stream?
how much alcohol would you have to imbibe for me to get you on a plane?
Yes.
I don't. Give me a minute to think on that.
Because if
It would
If
have to
I-
be enough to make me black out.
so
So
Pretty much a sedative. Just give Mike some ZQL.
probably. I'd say probably. No, he's talking specifically alcohol.
yeah,
I'd say
do we
probably
have to Wade Boggs this?
Probably about a liter. Probably about a liter of whiskey.
Jesus Christ.
That's got to be enough to knock me out, but you have to roll me on my side because that's how Hendrix died.
Do you think the alcohol would at least calm down some of your anxiety
Okay,
while on the
okay,
plane?
that's actually a much better question.
Because like if I could go anywhere with you on a plane, we would just go to Tokyo.
Oh well, no, then I'd be more excited to go to Tokyo. I wouldn't
Okay.
need anything. I'd be like, let's fucking go, baby.
Just to let you know, because of the research that I have done, because I have plans to go out of the country to several places. Tokyo takes less time to get there than Australia, and Australia I am planning to go to. But to get to Tokyo from the United States, it takes like
It's like 8 hours, something like that.
it's like 18 hours.
Yeah, what?
Is this going over the polar ice caps?
Because you go because well, we live in New York, so we would actually have to go east.
Really?
It's ridiculously expensive to go west.
Yeah.
So
That's
we have to time travel forwards, and then for Tokyo, I've seen it where it can be done in 2 layovers, and I've seen it where it can be done in 1 layover. And I'm like,
Attack the neck.
Yeah, you're right. It's much faster to go east than west because
However, every single flight that I've planned to go to Australia, you must go west. And they all have 1 layover at the same fucking place.
Hong Kong?
All different
LA?
times. No.
LAX.
Nope.
No. Where?
Well, I would have 2 layovers. I would take one from where I am and then go to New York City, and it's usually JFK.
Yeah.
And then I have seen one that goes right from JFK to Australia, which was quite expensive. But I've seen another one that was more cost efficient for me, but it has another layover in a different country, which is in China.
Yeah. When I went to back in what was that?
So I let my best friend know, and I was like, listen, there would be 1 layover, and it would be in China, and the minimum layover time for the one in China is at least 6 hours to a maximum of a day.
Sounds about right.
When I don't want to spend more than 20 minutes in China.
And I'm like, I don't have any problem with Chinese people or their culture or stuff like that, but I can't fucking read anything there, and nothing is in English. I was like, there are terrible stories that I've heard where like people land in China and stuff like that on a layover, and they have enough time to explore shit, but then they either get lost. Nothing outside the airport is like in English. Not many people there speak English outside of the airports.
Or they get arrested for leaving.
Or they get arrested for doing nothing.
Yeah.
For just being American out in the world.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you're fucked.
My qualms are not with the Chinese people at all. It is with their government.
Yeah.
Fuck the
That
Chinese.
is-
Free Hong Kong. Oh, sorry. I may have just gotten your stream pulled down.
But what was I saying? Yeah. When I went to the Philippines back in 2007, we went from Norfolk to JFK, and then the flight to the east. We went west. We went over the ice caps to Hong Kong, and that was I think like a I think it was like a 16-hour flight, 15, 16 hours.
Damn.
Yeah.
What ice caps? Those are north and south.
But yeah,
I know where the Philippines is because I've done a geography test and I know where all of the sovereign nations are. And I'm like, okay, Virginia, New York, up. Were you picking up bears? What were you doing? There's nothing to the. There's no ice caps to the west. You could fly over parts of Canada.
it
maybe?
went over the
But
polar.
that's too high.
It went over polar because we like when we were flying over and it shows you the screen on the seats. And I remember I slept and then I woke up and I was like, okay. I looked at the map. I was like, wait, we're over Russia? What?
Sigablie, comrade.
But yeah, we went that way. We went west, and then we went to Hong Kong. I think we stayed there for like somewhere between 5 or 6 hours, and then we finally went to Manila. But on the way home, we actually went from Manila to Hong Kong to LAX. I don't know if we went the same, like went over, because I started getting sick around that time. Because like on the way from Manila to Hong Kong, I actually I passed out and I had like I didn't let my my ears adjust to the pressure.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I was
No.
suffering that whole time. Like by the time we got to Hong Kong, my head felt like it was about to explode, and I was already coming down on something before we even left. So
See, what really threw me off, and it wasn't me traveling, it was Tin. You know, from Missouri to New York, you'd think it would just be like a straight shot. Boom. You know, couple hours, boom, you're in JFK. No, she had to have a layover at fucking Atlanta.
Ooh.
So you go southeast
Yep.
to go northeast. Like, what the
Yep.
fuck?
yeah,
Like, what
Well, I mean,
turn... Well, go ahead.
Well, yeah, it doesn't make sense because like from the Syracuse airport, you think they would just go south, like because I had to go to Nashville.
Yeah.
Nope, like I had to go to JFK.
That's
Like, why?
fucking idiotic.
And then it went from Syracuse to JFK to Charlotte to Nashville.
At this point, I should just move to the city, fucking get a job at JFK, so that whenever you motherfuckers just decide to go traveling, I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? Just be the fucking lazy streamer's liaison. I mean, hell, I live 45 minutes away from the city. Let's fucking go, baby.
I lived 3 hours and 45
Mm.
minutes.
Well, it's probably more like 5 hours to
That's
that
the
point, because you
bad.
got to deal with the fucking GW bridge traffic and all that shit.
I don't know how much traffic there is now.
Well, not at the moment, yeah, because keep your fucking 6 feet or 2 meters for you Brit bongs.
I know-
Distance.
I noticed people doing that today when I went out to grab something to eat, and I'm like, "Ooh, you're in cars. What the fuck are you doing?" like the stoplight was like spaced out, and my car was just like against like, you know, I was not
Yeah,
a car length away. I was a New York style away, so I was very close to their car, and there's people honking at me and just people like yelling, and I'm like, I'm in my car. I can't cough on you from my car, and if I could, I would be the Dovahkiin, and you would already be in trouble. That's just Fusrada. Everybody out of the way. Summon dragons. Summon chickenborn. That'll solve all the problems.
Tonight on the evening news.
The dragon's back. Fuck.
A multi-car pileup happened because a driver in a fit of rage has Fusrodad another driver. All right, I could look of all the moves I could find that fits your target. We got the full Nelson A bomb or the side buster.
I go with the A bomb.
The A bomb. All right. Final answer.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because my job is essential as well. 48 of the U.S. states. The liquor industry is essential. Hooray!
Apparently, yeah.
Well, no, I understand why. Because yes, it is a medical concern. Because too many people deprived of alcohol would go to DT. Would have to be admitted to the hospital, where they could transmit or obtain said big sick. I get that, but at the same time, it's a fuck ton of stress on me because I'm the asshole who's got to fucking run around the store grabbing customer orders and that shit, but oh, it's a pain in the ass.
Alright, this one's one of your signatures. It was a submission
Tip your
hold.
liquor store clerks.
With bills, not coins.
It's usually bills.
That's good.
Through all the big sick, I've been getting day by day, maybe like between $5 and $10 a day, just from tips. It just doesn't seem like a lot, but you know, I live in New York. I get paid $14 an hour.
Low blow. You do have a low blow. Okay.
That must be nice.
Yeah, Long Island's weird.
Alright, we'll change this one.
The whole
quite
fucking
at the
state
50,
is
yeah.
weird.
Well, yeah, but I'm just.
Fucking goddamn. Like it got weirder when the city was like, yeah, we need $15 an hour to survive.
Well,
because we work
true.
at McDonald's. And I'm like, I have problems with this statement already. First off, I don't live in New York City. So, and I make less than that, and I'm technically a manager, so they would have to increase my pay, I believe. I was like,
Yeah.
second off, the quote for New York City is, if you can make it in New York City, you can make it anywhere.
If you can make it,
If you can make it in New York City, if you can't make it, fucking move, leave, go somewhere else. I can't live at my studio apartment. That's $1,000 a month because I'm only making $10 an hour.
$1,000? No,
Right.
it's more like $2,000.
Right, I don't
Island,
live there.
Long Island, it's like $1,200 a month. No utilities, no internet, fucking no pets allowed, and it's a fucking like 1 bedroom, 1 bath. The fucking living
Fine,
room and the...
whatever. But you know what I mean? It's like okay, goodbye.
The living room, the bathroom, and the fucking kitchen are all the same damn place here.
It's just ridiculous because they're like, well, we need this to go up so we can survive. No, that's supposed to be like the hard mode. Like, I'm sorry you're born into hard mode, but go away, go somewhere else.
That's a fair point. I mean, I was born living on Long Island. You know, born and raised. Fucking age is main, but fucking when it comes to like $1,200 a month for a fucking broom closet, I was like, dude, come on, you serious? I don't live in the city. It's the suburbs, and it's the far removed from the city suburbs. You know, Nassau is one thing. Nassau is like closer. It's like you can get away with charging people fucking Queens prices. But I live in fucking Suffolk, dude. I don't make enough.
Yeah.
Come on, man. And through these conversations, I'm very slowly doxing myself. Whatever, it doesn't matter. You want to swat me? Fucking swat me. Come on, bitches. You fucking...
Oh, I hate those. It's a terrible waste of police resources.
DM me on Twitter. I'll give you my fucking deets.
Oh, God.
You can fucking get a fucking SWAT team to shoot me in the chest with a shotgun. It's more than fucking Colonel Sanders came to that duty shot in the back with a shotgun. And I will bring that up whenever I can.
Okay.
Although,
I don't know what the rent is for like Virginia or John is or where Chicken is.
It would depend.
I think though. I think John's is more expensive than
because
when I was in an apartment, and I believe Chicken's might be less.
I think it
or
would be
equal
less
to.
for hers. It's a little bit higher over here because it's a resort area. But
Sure it
like
is.
Virginia Beach is considered a resort city, so.
No, it's not. I've been there,
although as a disclaimer,
but I've never been to the actual resort part. I was just on the base, so I don't know.
Which base?
I don't know.
Because there's multiple bases here.
I wasn't allowed to know these things.
Okay.
it's a need to know.
I just went there, and I had to move somebody from base to not on base. And I did that in a day, so I was like, I don't know where I am, but I don't like the traffic.
Were there ships or were there planes?
Ships.
Ships, okay. It might have been Norfolk. Either Norfolk or Portsmouth. Possibly Norfolk. But, yeah. This one, you got your big move as a submission hold. It was multi-lock, then attack the legs. Did you want the leg lock? Did you want something that attacks the back?
Let's go with the legs.
Okay. We'll go with the leg lock.
Yeah.
You still want that one to
Yeah.
be your signature? Or you want to change that? I'll take that out for now.
Yeah, we'll keep it as a sig.
Okay. Let's see this.
Although, quick disclaimer:
Looks like it attacks
the
the neck.
views
but
of
it's a
Ohei
pen.
Maikei do not reflect upon any of the other lazy streamers. do not DM them on Twitter for their personal details. Actually, in that case, do not DM me for the details. I was joking. It's something people don't seem to understand nowadays. People make jokes.
We'll keep the La Esperada because that's very luchador-ish.
What? Are you telling me all the things I learned from Bugs Bunny were not true? Fuck.
Well, I
Gotta
mean,
reevaluate.
cross-dressing to attract a southern Texas oil mogul? Yeah, I think that's pretty true.
I mean, as long as he's, you're doing it so he doesn't shoot you, yeah, of course.
It's a trap! Oh, wait, no, traps are gay. Wait, no, I can't say that!
God dang it, Mike.
Fuck! I don't know!
Stop getting me in trouble.
Yeah, you should leave that for my channel. When I get inevitably banned, I can fucking use it as a gotcha moment and just post it all over Twitter. And which no one will actually care or pay attention. Although, to be honest, I may be breaking one of Twitch's rules at this moment too. The whole overconsumption of alcohol. No, I'm sorry. It's self-destructive tendencies.
Yeah. It's Saturday night.
I-
He'll be fine.
Yeah. It's Saturday night. I'm off tomorrow. I'm having fun. So Twitch, suck it.
And I'm pretty much he's got people nearby. If something goes wrong, somebody will call 911.
Yeah, I mean, I can call 911.
Yeah.
I'm not that bad.
I don't know where my phone is.
Speaking of which,
I
I don't
got
know where
my
mine is. I think mine's still charging. Are you the kind of person to be able to do a suplex? Are you able to pull that off? Nope. Okay.
Nope. I mean,
Well, neither am I, but most of my moves are suplexes.
I can if I'm doing it to a child or someone that is malnourished.
John, please upload this to YouTube. This is comedy gold.
Oh god.
I'm sorry. A non-fat child.
Well, no, that's counter exclusionary.
Okay, that doesn't what?
Yeah,
Hurting my
yeah,
brain.
no, that's yeah,
Counter anything.
yeah. Welcome to modern politics. No, you can say fat child. Fuck it. If the kid ain't fat, you can't splat against the mat.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
Hey, you gotta admit, that was a pretty good rhyme scheme.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Just think of the level of commentary you could have with Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh, good
Oh,
lord.
God.
We may have actually stayed on topic.
No.
Maybe. Just maybe. Well, we'll kick off.
It would have been a little bit more sci-fi.
Kicking off
But
the Star Wars stream with talk about flesh monsters in D&D.
See, I'd have just been making fucking Dark Souls references the entire time.
Those can totally intertwine because Star Wars is there's an RPG. Star Wars.
Yeah,
I did talk about that.
Flesh monster.
But you did not start at that point.
That's
So
very
my
true.
fault.
So. All right.
I'm sure there's a planet somewhere in the fucking galaxy that's got some rather bulbous-headed, skinny-bodied fucking aliens.
Watch that be the next alien race in the Mandalorian season 2.
Nah, no, Favreau wouldn't do that. That's gonna be in the sequel trilogy.
Oh god. All right, we're gonna give you a backbreaker. You got any of these sticking out for you?
No, but I was looking at something completely different, and I found out that nothing. Okay, I didn't find anything.
Is there something you'd like to
Terrible.
share with the class?
So I have to send out these things, and I had to look through my contacts list of like all the people to send them to, and I forgot that I have your phone number.
You do?
I do. You gave it to me.
I got it. I got his number. Bill got his number.
What the hell is my phone? Oh, here it is.
I was like, wait. I was like, I gotta send this to blah blah blah, and I'm like, I don't recognize this. Oh.
Actually, I wonder, do I have it? Do I actually have
the
him?
only reason I have your number is because I pre-ordered Resident Evil 2 for you.
Yeah.
And I needed it, and because that didn't get messed up at all.
I managed to sort it all out. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think of the two backbreakers, these two would probably be more toward you. Would you want the Cobra Clutch or the Quick?
The Quick, because I'm not a snake.
Okay. Well, either way, you have like a compatibility with them.
So you're Batman, you're a penguin, you're a snake. What are you?
We'll keep the low blow. Jumping elbow.
Although yes, I do actually have John in my contacts as his name, so that if you ever texted me, I knew it.
And how often has that happened?
Once. We usually chat through fucking Discord and Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
All right,
Chicken's not allowed to have my phone number.
I think I gave her mine. I'm pretty sure I did.
Yeah, it's probably a bad idea.
I'd imagine so.
Well, I haven't had any problems yet. Although she has kept on doing Discord calls whenever I played Alien.
That's just hilarious.
She got successful with one.
Yeah.
All right, so
You're gonna have to teach me how to do that for. I gotta figure out a game where that would be applicable.
for what?
Oh, the audio detection? That's in the game.
No, for the
heart rate monitor?
heartbeat. Yeah.
I
I think maybe Mother Gunship might be a good game for that.
don't know.
It's usually for
That's
like a
just
scary
nuts.
game or
It's
possibly
it's usually for
yeah.
horror, suspense type of game.
or
Oh,
rage-inducing.
oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Oh, well.
Stream
Dark
getting
Souls,
over it.
Yes. Okay. Nope, John. Dark
Speaking of
Souls.
Dark Souls,
Okay.
me and Chicken
Okay.
have to play that.
Okay. Okay.
Because then I'm just pop into Discord. Hey, I'm here to help. and then my heart rate will be like fucking nothing because I played through the game like 6-7 times. I know where everything is.
I keep forgetting
until the
Neo.
late game where everything is just killing me everywhere.
I didn't know you had that game.
Near is gonna be me just fucking filling the audience in on the philosophy lessons.
Changing
That's all I'm gonna.
Changing the subject here. I'm trying to find like a knee drop that hits like the face.
Yeah.
It says knee stamp arm, but it looks like you're just humping his face, or at least his chin.
Chicken Neo is so good. I haven't finished it.
It was free a few months
I
ago.
haven't-
I
I
think
haven't
I might
played.
have gotten it for the library. I don't know, but anyways, jumping knee, double knee, or just
I'll
a
be
knee
your
drop. This is toward the stomach, by the way.
Knee drop to the stomach would be fine, as long as they don't throw up on me.
I'm sure they're fine. That attacks the arm.
Say that.
Face up near head. No. That'll probably have to be a strike of some kind. No, that's a pin. Well, hold on. Okay, the pins are there, so we don't need that to be a pin. Face, face, face. Looks like that's across the face, on the face. Yeah, that's right. I remember seeing that last time I did that. Face. Face, face. Excuse me. Okay, soccer ball kick looks like it might be foot stomp, possibly. And that's the head, that's the face. Okay. I'll probably say either a soccer ball kick or a foot stomp for this one.
Soccer ball kick.
Okay. You drop the stomach, scorpion deathlock. That's legs, that'll be fine. Camel clutch is fine one for the. Well, that's near the head, so that'll probably be a hit as well. Unless we can. No, we can't do it. We can't have it not used. Well, since we have this, we'll. Is it knee drop to the stomach? We'll make this one a knee drop to the back, just to mirror it. Wait, hold on, what was this one? Medium. Okay, so the big one was a submission hold of some kind. Missile bomb press. Pin. Sitting super kick, front kick, stomping. Actually, we'll make that one the knee drop. We'll make this one stomp on the back. Boston Crab will change that one to the big. Actually, there's several stretches. Let's see. Boston Crab. We got the elevated Boston Crab. half Boston, torture half, or the England stretch. Looks like it also works at next. So. Tortured half.
I like the half.
Huh?
I like the half Boston.
The half Boston. Okay. Yeah. And we'll change this one to some kind of hit. You drop back. And stomping.
Did you know that chicken has an otter? Chicken has an otter.
Oh yeah. Knee breaker. Oh no, that's the medium, so that's gonna be a whole.
That's not what that picture told me. Picture told me you totally had an otter. Saw it with Hammy.
And
well, I'm sorry. Your roommate has an otter. You have Hammy.
I'm pretty sure you probably don't want it to look like you're humping somebody's leg, so we'll go with stomping the knee.
Yep, that sounds good. Yep. I just saw that on the thing. I was like, yep, we're gonna need to change that.
Yeah, we're gonna change this one because that's we'll save that one for just the Undertaker. Hang on, pin. Okay, these are just different pins. So.
Alright, I'm back.
God damn it.
I absolutely want the knee humper. Duly noted. Wait, hold on. So that's fine. This one, that's the one we needed. Okay, so. Any of these pins standing out for you? Is that one just sitting on his face?
Maybe.
That's what it looks like. I like the iron claw.
This one?
I'm gonna rip off your head and shit down your neck.
There for stream update. Yeah, because it looks like when Batman like walks over somebody, he just kind of like looks down and just kind of like punches them to knock them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll keep that one. Keep that one. Keep that one. All right, so corner grapples. And these are all big, so I will keep the corner shoulder. Let's see. Off the ropes. And another choke slam. Or iconoclasm. Top rope Spanish fly. Avalanche backflip. Water wheel drop. Power slam. Turnbuckle bomb. Bad luck fall. You're just pretty much throwing a dude.
Let's show a lot of keyboard typing.
Yeah.
It's totally John.
No, that's not me. That's him.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't prove that.
I mean, I can mute my audio.
Yeah, but then it could be Mike.
Well, I can mute my mic, but then there would be a distinct bump.
Straight up Bronco Buster. That's the Rock's move. Oh,
Bust
no,
them Broncos. Get 'em.
Well, that's something. I was not expecting that. That would have.
Oh, jeez.
That would have to be somebody's like signature or slash finisher.
That's that's the pants flesh golem.
Yeah. For a second when he did the motion, I thought it was gonna be like freaking Rikishi, but no, he doesn't turn around.
Chicken, goddamn.
Mine.
Is that the crotch smotherer?
I have no idea
That's
what
the-
that is.
That's the fuck you, DJ Khaled. You gonna eat pussy.
All right. Let's see. What was I going to look for? Oh, there's the 619. I was looking for this one. I thought this one was in the game. Oh, Rey Mysterio's 619.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ. Now we find it.
So it's not the 6-9. Nice.
Stomping Rush. This the sumo slaps, aka the patty cake.
The jam on the Y button for E Honda.
Oh, that's the Undertaker's move. More throat chops. You want to do that? Let's see. I think we were looking at.
So many flipper slaps.
I know.
Man, it's how the penguin do.
You probably could. Yeah, we should probably make one of those that like slaps.
Alright, slap him in the face.
We got across.
Throat, face,
Yeah,
close-
throat or
Face
the
slap.
chest.
Face. Alright, throat.
All right, throat. All right. So we got throat. We got the corner shoulders, corner stomping rush. You want to change? Let's see if we can change that to something lower. You probably get the legs somewhere. The low drop kick could probably do that.
Stomp that groin.
Yeah. Well, the 619 attacks the head, so.
There you go. Stop that!
What?
Sorry, Copernicus was doing things.
What the hell's Copernicus?
His penguin.
One of them.
Ah.
You have two of them?
I have many penguins.
What the hell's Gunther?
Gunther's in my car.
Wank, wank.
I have Copernicus is up here now. I think Charlotte is downstairs. And
You could do the Kinniku Buster after that.
Hell yeah, Kaneko man.
I'll probably say one of these. Wait, hold on. Yeah, throat chops. We got the shoulder. Yeah, we'll make one of those an avalanche slam. Or is it? Alright, want a backflip, a water wheel, or a power slam?
Water wheel.
Water wheel? Okay.
Just the name alone.
Let's see, headbutt. Roll up pin. Corner setup. Canadian Destroyer. Top rope power tombstone? Really?
Okay.
Okay. Banana. Brainbuster, choke slam. I got somebody able to do a choke slam. Probably not the stampede. We'll give you the slap.
Glove slap.
Got to make sure his entrance music slaps.
Alright, we'll give you something luchador. Which one of these three over here? We got the top rope roll up, the Hurricane Rana, or the Super Shiranui.
Well, probably the Hurricane.
Alright. Let's see. Let's see inside. Probably not a cool headbutt. Not a suplex.
Uh-oh.
It's the dragon screw. Ooh.
That's a Bard move.
I gotta find them.
Screw.
No, it's not.
What?
Don't be giving them.
I mean, it's a cool looking move. The Inferno Dragon Screw. It's if you're in the ring, someone's trying to get in, you'll slip out and just like grab their leg and twist. I mean, it attacks the leg, so. Plus, you got an A incompatibility.
I am very compatible with things. Yes.
Unless you just want to go simple, just throw an elbow. But you have a D compatibility apparently.
Penguins don't have elbows.
Actually, they do. Just like they have knees.
Exploder.
No, we'll just stick with what we got there. Not the elbow.
Oh, yeah. Where is
Yeah.
it? The dragon screw.
Yeah.
Okay. Outside. Untacks the arms. That is a suplex, brainbuster, tackle, shoulder butt, headbutt, no. Elbow, punch. Alright, do you want to punch or do you want to slap?
Let's go with another slap.
Okay. A lot of these are attacking the face.
Chicken, what are you doing in Skyrim? It's not a place for you. There's dangers everywhere.
Here we go. Ankle lock, heel lock. No, not the sharpshooter, because this doesn't do the sharpshooter.
Let's make sure that's right.
Boston Crab. Okay, so ankle or heel?
Ooh. Probably the ankle.
Okay. No, wait, that's a small, so we'll have that be a big one. It's gotta be some kind of hit where... Alright, we'll just have that one be the slaps. Some more slaps. Can't go wrong with more slaps.
I mean,
So
you can, but... Oh, I require food.
You should totally have this one, Mongolian chop.
Double flipper.
I'm making that one your medium.
Okay. I will accept.
Alright, counter. Chokehold. Not much for that one, so we'll keep that as the bash. That attacks the head. DET attacks the head. Hard-on whip. Belly hold. Butterfly neck lock. Back switch. Choke hold. Now you got a pile driver. Suplex lift.
Okay.
There we go. We'll just make that one a body punch.
Oh, I finished all my secret stuff. For now.
Secret stuff?
Yeah.
Make that one a side body knee.
Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta grab something to eat.
Okay. Not getting much choices here. Arm lock, power on whip, power driver. Let's just make him do a lift. Headbutt. He's not the type of person to headbutt. Slaps. Medium. Belly to back suplex. Let's go, just make that one an elbow. And a big one. Oh, it's a pin, so we'll throw in a pin. Leave that one. Okay, we'll leave the team ups. And then we just got his taunts to do. So, finally, we're almost done. Hang on, let's see. Not a whole lot. Knee breaker. We'll give him the reverse cross knee breaker. Power bombs. Ooh. Oh, that's when I have the Asugari. Cutter combo, power bomb combo. He has more compatibility with the cutter. It's too high. We'll give him a cutter. That just looks fun. I'll keep that one. That one.
What are you doing? Why have you like replicated me?
No, this is for like team ups, which I have seen you do for like for the battle royale test runs that I've done. You'll just like team up with random. It's not necessarily just you. It's like 2 others that might happen to join, or possibly your tag team partner. So.
The triple hammer ball is hilarious.
Yeah. I think I've seen that happen once, but I forgot who it was being done upon. So now we have your taunts left. We'll start with the coup de grace. This happens during the whole trading blows, and before you do your final hit. If you're winning that that trading blows, your character will do this one. Will do this pose. So. I think mine is the finger pointing. So.
Gotta do the DL Brando. Oh no 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 no! Not in my house. I think that like arm cross guts pose is good.
Oh, this one?
It's like, people of Earth, lend me your strength.
See something you like?
Let me see chest out again.
It's like it's just like taking an inhale before doing whatever.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Okay. Hang on, what is your that's the trading blows. Combo clincher. Oh, so you do a football tackle before doing that, so. Fitting. Alright, so. And then your entrance move. Now, if I do have the DLC where it's an entrance creator, so this is either when you step out on the stage or if you go into the ring.
Interesting.
Leave out that one because I have that one for the Undertaker. That's apparently like the Mr. Sacco.
Jesus Christ.
What?
That was a fucking crab walk.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, the DX, Big Show. There you go. I think that's the Roman Reigns.
What does the chicken do in that one?
What, ass slapping?
Mm-hmm.
Crane. Spool. Probably save this one for Mike's, the head pointing one.
Wait, which one?
Head pointing one. It's very much like your logo.
Oh, yeah, deaf. Most deaf.
I don't know. This seems like you're looking around for bears.
Bear, where?
I like that one in the
Where
back so
bear?
far.
Look around the arena.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the rub.
It'd be a little bit better if he just deadlocks the ref, just like.
Wing appeal. Probably not that one. Cat pose. Interesting one. I don't know what you would probably be saying if you're doing that. That's chickens, because she has the laugh.
The full soul gut pose remind me of Ginyu Squad.
A little bit. Not sure what you're trying to do there, but yeah. That's mine, the O series. Now there's some Ginyu style poses there. Mexican bonsai, hero pose 2. That's the Daniel Bryan yes. I guess like the Hardy Boys shrug. Oh, that's the I think that's Shinsuke Nakamura. They're yelling for no reason. I think it's like supposed to be if you have a beard. Ninja hands. Sitting down. I have that one saved for Mankind. Headbang. Salutes. You're just standing there. Crack your neck, and that's it.
Gonna have to go with the look around.
Okay. Okay, get 4 other poses. One of them would have to be like just to kind of give it some what do you call it? Personality / realism. Say if you're actually doing this, one of them would be like adjusting your pants. Mine is the wrist check. I think I also have a knuckle cracking one. Trying to find. Adjust the elbow pad. Snapping fingers. There you go.
Yeah, I kind of like the snapping fingers.
Okay. Alrighty. Then we got three more. So, any of these? I don't know what screams out you.
Sleeping.
Any other ones that you saw you might have liked? It's a good amount of
I didn't mind the wrist track one or the.
Alright, just
the ninja one's not too bad.
Ninja one? Alright, we'll sort of ninja one.
It's at the bottom.
Yeah. Because, for the, what do you call it? The AI, we can program it so that you can have a taunt before you do a move, or vice versa, to give it some personality. So keep in mind, if you want one of these to be like before you do a signature or a finisher. Let's see what we got here for ninja. Oh, the ninja hands?
Yeah.
Okay. Another one you had on mind? I saw a couple other ones that wasn't in the entrance. So. Those are straight up backflips. Poison mist, whatever that is.
Looks like he's spitting mist.
I think there's a move where he spits out the stuff at somebody's face. The mankind. Actually, I think that's the Cactus Jack. No. I have no idea what that one is from. I haven't seen anybody who does that. Caveman. That looks like something you would be just yelling out wank.
Yeah, we can do that one. Let's do that.
I've yet to find a voice clip of that. I'm still looking.
What?
Of something that sounds like wank.
Gunter from Adventure Time. That's literally all he says.
No, I mean in the game, but whatever.
Why isn't he in the game?
Never mind. Let's see. We got one more. Anything?
One more.
Slapping the bellies. I don't know if you'd be doing that, dancing like that.
Not really. Most dancing I'm doing is the happy feet thing.
That seems rather happy feet-ish.
What? The stomp and
yeah.
shout? Yeah, we could do that one.
Hang on,
Yeah,
let's
good.
see what else we got around here. Prayer. Turn your face. Wait. Yeah, this is some, like, getting you for stuff. Bulldog. Cartwheel. Sumo. You just pull out a mic in the middle of a match, apparently. Oh, that's the people's elbow. Just a simple
Interesting.
bow. What?
Just something stupid I did.
What'd you do?
So in Ground Zeroes, there are vehicles.
Yes.
You can drive them on 2 wheels.
Yeah. It's pretty
By
easy to
accident.
do that. Even in Phantom Pain, it's pretty easy. Just run. Actually, you kind of have to work at it to not flip over the vehicle.
Oh,
You can just stare at somebody.
damn it. Yeah, do the stare.
The stare, okay.
Hopefully I can stare at the bear.
Alright, that completes your move set. Let's go ahead and we'll work on the CPU logic later. Let's do a match. We'll call it.
CPUs don't have logic.
Oh wait, that's right. That reminds me. Your points are at 75. You were rather overpowered. But it's mostly because this is at like 20%, 20 points. I think if you lowered it, it would be well within. I mean, you'll still be doing backflips off the turnbuckle, but I think you're still faster than pretty much everybody else. But you're within the point range, or point limit, rather. What'd you do?
God damn.
What'd you do?
So I'm playing one of the side missions, and there's a guy standing up in the ridge when you first start, and I shot him, so he died. And then I went to shoot the guy standing by where the little prison is, where you get Chico. I shot the barrel, and he went flying, and then I turned around because I knew the Jeep was coming, to hide in that little abandoned guard thing, and a Jeep came down and hit another soldier and killed him.
Fun fact: if you get somebody caught in the blast from the barrels, it doesn't necessarily count as a kill for you. So that
Jigsaw logic.
So that
Killing
mission
is
where you're trying to rescue Kojima, you can shoot the barrels and it won't count against you.
Okay.
Alright, so you want to lower your speed to medium fast, or probably have to change up your attributes to get you within the limit.
Medium fast should be fine.
Okay. Alrighty. And I think the only thing we're missing is just your music and your voice clips. So let's go ahead and do a match. Let's see how it turns out.
I did not know that you could break those towers either.
Yeah.
That's neat. By the way, one of them broke. Entirely by accident. It's range on the rifle.
Alright, let's see how this turns out. Did you find anything for your entrance music yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. I'll probably change the lights for mine, but Bear Butcher.
Dancing.
That look around the arena is perfect because you look right over where Teddy is.
Uh-oh. It's well, yeah, he's gotta die.
He's not gonna hurt you. However, you can accidentally run into him during matches. Like, there's a couple times during the test matches that he got hit by somebody and I saw like red on his face. He was bleeding.
Chicken. The fuck is this book about? Did you read it?
I seen you flub the spear.
Flub it, you just moved.
You got me on that one. But yeah, there's the CPU logic with the priorities where you can do that taunt after doing my that one move. So that's how that works. So, but once I get the CPU logic set up and properly balanced, we'll get back to you on setting up the moves.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
So in Ground Zeroes, how many shots before that silencer's gone?
I think it's permanent for the pistol or the rifle.
Rifle.
It's hard to say. I don't use the rifle that much anyways. And you miss the elbow drop.
What?
I rolled out of the way.
I was more saying that towards my game. I shot a guy in the head, and he fell off a tower and yelled all the way down. And
I mean, was there the sound of the skull being like cracked with the headshot, or?
yep.
Oh, there's a leg sweep.
Were we just resting? What the fuck was that about? I looked over at the monitor and we're just both laying on the mat and not doing anything.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Just resting.
It's usually if like we either get hit enough or we're just so exhausted that we collapsed. It happens. Also, it doesn't help that most of your moves attack the legs, where my legs are the weaker ones of my body parts. I forgot what yours was. I think it was the head.
I think so.
Okay, so yeah, most of my moves attack the head, so. There you go. There, they got the elbow drop. Ooh.
So, if you had to get a rough guess, how many vehicles are on the base?
I don't know. It's a bit iffy. It depends on the mission, because there's there's always a jeep or a truck moving in and out of the base. I know there's a jeep inside. There might be a jeep near the helipad. Another one near the where the two anti-air turrets are near the helipad. And there might be one on the other side of the base near the other entrance. Like where you start off in the Ground Zeroes mission.
Right. I'm doing the eye and the finger one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's one in the base. There's the truck where the sniper rifle is, but that guy drives off with it. And then there's another jeep near where the finger is. The one in the base, if there's an alert, then the eye will go for that that jeep and make a run for it. Oh, hey, I won.
You cheated.
I don't remember what I did. I think I did a sleeper hold on you. Most of the times I've fought against you, you usually win.
Kryptonite.
But yeah, you'll be doing more of your signature moves once the CPU logic is properly set up, because it's weird in how it does that. Like some of the times you won't do the moves that you specifically wanted. Yeah. So, which one of these did you want to be your finisher?
To be my finisher, right?
Yeah. That does that has a higher bonus buff, damage buff.
Happy feet.
You want happy feet? All right.
Yep.
Alright, so that'll leave one more to be a signature.
Is the hanging bat a signature? Can we make that a signature?
I think it is. Hang on. Oh, no, it's not. Okay.
Yeah, make that one. Yeah.
Okay. And name for your finisher. Happy Feet. And there you go. And I'm trying to think of anything else we can do before we call it. Because we don't have your music yet, so we can't necessarily. Well, we could actually. Let's go ahead and do that now.
This guy took like 12 bullets to the head and he didn't die.
Is he wearing a helmet?
No. Stop fucking screaming when you fall off a tower after I shot you in the head. What is wrong with this game?
Okay. Depending on the venue, it's mostly just lights. There are a couple places that'll have like fireworks. There's one that I think not this one. This one has fire, and then this one, and I think another one has fog. I think this one just has a fog machine. So, is there anything you want? The
fog is good. No,
Okay.
no fire. As a Batman, I don't want anything, drawing me in.
Right.
And then
what about
as
fireworks?
a Penguin, fire bad. Fire bad.
So fire and fireworks?
No. What is wrong with you?
What? You just said fire, not necessarily
I
fireworks.
said no fire. What part of fireworks would be all ninja-like?
Okay, fine.
Or penguin-like?
Alright, we'll leave the... Because that emote is too perfect for the venue. So... leave it in the center.
Snake.
Do you have a color scheme for your lights? Or do you want them off?
My lights.
Yeah, laser lights, spotlights.
I mean, all of them off would be fantastic.
All of them off. You just want to.
Yeah.
You just want music.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I'll just we'll do the performance then.
I couldn't figure out what the crouch button was there for a second. It's going well.
We'll adjust the timing for when you have your music. Would you say you would want to move slowly, you want to move power walk, or you want to run towards the ring?
Power walk.
Okay.
Waddle wasn't one of the acceptable terms.
We'll leave it at the center. Over the ropes, under the ropes, or sliding in when you get in the ring.
Sliding in.
Okay. And do you want your character to be doing anything on the ramp or stepping out on the stage? Like
Probably not.
Snapping the fingers or wanking?
I mean, wanking would be fantastic.
Okay, we'll do that in there. Turn that off.
Yeah, everybody's dead here. There's cassette tapes in these side missions, right?
Yeah, there's cassette tapes in those side missions. It's the XOF patches that are just in ground zeros.
I got all those.
Okay. See how this looks. Not good enough for you? You don't want any lights at all?
Not that I can think of.
Because, I mean, the crowd lights and the spotlights is just like off around, not necessarily on you. The laser lights are going off the Titantron. So. Yeah. But it'll make my job a little easier. Just do all of that for all the other venues. So, is that your final answer? Or do you want the ones with fog to actually have fog?
I want them to actually have fog.
Okay. We'll leave the fog and the smoke machine on.
Sorry, I was kicking somebody to death.
I mean, that'll take a while to actually do that, but...
Nope, he's dead.
Oh. Let's make it dark.
It's a mystery.
Flames, no. Spot dome. That has smoke. Okay, so. Grand dome.
I don't want YouTube.
Let's make it a little bit lighter. Let's see how that looks. Just comes out of the smoke. Whack, 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 whack. And we'll adjust the timing once we have your music, so you're good with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Alrighty. Over right, and we'll go ahead and call it here.
Going.
So I would say you're probably about 95% done.
Yay!
So you just gotta find your music, and I gotta set up your CPU logic and get your movement combos. But yeah, we're almost done with you. We just got the others to work on. But progress. So yeah, I'll probably just do Fallen Order tomorrow night, because I gotta redo the crawl I had on mine, because I don't have Sony Vegas on this anymore. I had to switch to a program called DaVinci Resolve, and it's more or less the same with a couple extra stuff. Apparently, I don't, because before when I did a Star Wars crawl, it was on After Effects. It was a little bit complex, but it was expensive as hell. So I'm so glad this thing's like free. But yeah, it's just gonna take me a while to try and really figure out how everything works. The editing, the trimming is more or less the same as Vegas, which makes it easier for me. So yeah, it's just I gotta work on the timing, but I'll be doing that tomorrow, so that'll be fun. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for helping me out, helping me finish. I gotta talk with everybody else, help get theirs fixed up. I gotta go through all the moves that Chicken wanted. get those added to hers. But you have a good night. Same for all of you. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take care. Love and hype. Life is good.